In the snow country of old Japan, there is a warning 1,000 years old. If you are ever lost in a blizzard, and a beautiful woman drifts toward you through the white, do not let her see your breath, because she is the last thing many men ever see. This is the legend of the Yuki-onna, the snow woman. Long ago, two woodcutters walked home through the mountains, old Mosaku and his young apprentice Minokichi. The sky darkened and a blizzard swallowed the forest whole. The river they had to cross was frozen, the ferryman gone, so they sheltered in a small hut on the bank, barred the door, and lay down in the dark to wait out the storm. The cold sank into their bones, and they slept. In the dead of night, Minokichi woke. Snow was falling inside the hut. The door stood open to the howling white, and a woman was there, dressed all in white, her skin pale as the moon. She knelt over old Mosaku, leaned close and breathed out a slow, glittering mist. The old man's breath stopped. Frost spread across his face. He was dead. Then slowly, she turned to Minokichi. She drifted closer until her face hovered inches above his. He could not move. He could not scream. But she paused. "You are young," she whispered, her breath the heart of winter, "and beautiful. I will spare you, but swear one thing. Never tell a living soul what you saw here. If you ever speak of me, I will know, and I will return." Then she was gone, and the storm with her. By dawn, only Mosaku's frozen body remained. A year passed. Minokichi told no one. One winter evening, on the road home, he met a young woman traveling alone, pale, lovely. Her name was Oyuki. They talked, they laughed, they fell in love, and they married. She gave him children with skin like fresh snow, and for years they were happy. But the neighbors began to whisper, because no matter how the years passed, Oyuki never seemed to age. She stayed as young as the night they met. One quiet night, Oyuki sat sewing by the lamplight. Minokichi watched her face in the soft flame, and the memory he had buried for years rose to his lips. "You remind me of something," he said. "When I was young, I saw a woman as beautiful as you. A woman in white, in the snow. She killed a man with a single breath. I never told anyone, until now." Oyuki's hands went still. Slowly she stood, and her voice came cold as the grave. "That woman was me." Frost crept across the floor. "I warned you what would happen if you ever spoke of that night. I should kill you where you sit." But then she looked to the room where their children slept, and something in her broke. "For their sake I will let you live. Raise them well, because if they ever have cause to weep over you, I will come back, and there will be no mercy in the snow." Then Oyuki dissolved into pale mist, rose through the smoke hole, and vanished into the night. She was never seen again. They say she is still out there, in the high white silence of the mountains, watching, waiting for the cold. So if you are ever lost in a snowstorm, and a woman in white drifts toward you out of the dark, hold your breath, and pray she lets you go.